Good morning everyone. So today we will do the revision of lesson number 2, that is components of food. So what is food? Something that we eat is considered as food. For example, roti, rice, pulses, cereals, milk, all these are included in food. And why do we need food, or why do we eat food? Just as petrol or diesel is fuel for car, in the same way food is fuel for our body. So food provides us energy and is necessary for our survival. And there are many components present in food. What are these components? These components are also known as nutrients. Nutrients are the food substances that provide nourishment to our body. The major nutrients in our food are, those substances which provide nourishment to our body are called nutrients or components of food. Those substances which provide nourishment to our body. So these are of various types: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. And different nutrients have different functions, and they have different sources also. So we will discuss them one by one. So these are the nutrients of food: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. So first is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are also known as energy giving food. Energy giving food means carbohydrate provide energy to our body to do work. And the sources of carbohydrates are bread, rice, potato, chapati, etc. Next is fats. Fats are also known as energy giving food, and the sources of fats are ghee, butter, dry fruits, etc. There is one difference between the carbohydrates and fats, that carbohydrates provide instant energy to our body, but fats need some time to provide energy to our body. But both these are energy giving foods. So next are proteins. Proteins are also called as bodybuilding foods because they help in growth and development of our body. They also help in repairing of cells and tissues of our body. And the sources of proteins are eggs, pulses, fish, meat, milk, etc. Next component is vitamins. Vitamins are of various kinds, and they protect body from diseases. Different vitamins have different functions, and they have different sources like lemon, apple, grapes, orange, etc. The different kinds of vitamins we will discuss later on. Next component is minerals. Minerals are also of various kinds, and they help in growth and development of bones. Different minerals have different functions. For example, iron. The sources of iron is apple, and the deficiency disease which is caused due to the deficiency of iron in our body is anemia. Similarly, the sources of calcium is milk, and due to the deficiency of this calcium, many diseases occur in our body, such as weak bones, tooth decay, etc. Due to the deficiency of these nutrients in our body, various diseases occur in our body. And these diseases which occur due to the deficiency of nutrients are known as deficiency diseases. The diseases which occur due to deficiency of nutrients in our body. For example, due to the deficiency of iron, we may suffer from anemia. So due to the deficiency of iron, anemia occur in our body. So now we will discuss the various nutrients, their deficiency disease, and the symptoms of the disease. So first nutrient is vitamin A. and its deficiency disease is night blindness, and the symptom of the disease is no vision at night. So due to the deficiency of vitamin A, night blindness occur in our body, due to which we will not be able to see at night. Next vitamin is vitamin B1. Deficiency disease is beriberi, and the symptoms are weakness in muscles or paralysis. Next is vitamin C. The deficiency disease is scurvy, and the symptoms are bleeding and swelling of gums. Next is vitamin D. The deficiency disease is rickets, and the symptoms are bent spine, deformed bones and joints. Next is vitamin K. Deficiency disease is bleeding disease, and the symptoms are delay in blood clotting, leads to excess bleeding. Next is iodine. Iodine is actually a mineral. Its deficiency disease is goiter, and the symptoms are enlargement of thyroid gland. Now calcium. Deficiency disease is osteoporosis. Symptoms are bones become thinner. Iron. Deficiency disease is anemia, and the symptoms are fatigue, pale skin and loss of appetite. Protein. Deficiency disease is kwashiorkor, and the symptoms are stunted growth, thinning of legs or protruding belly. Next is proteins and carbohydrates. Deficiency disease is marasmus, and the symptoms are lack of energy or complete or partial arrest of growth. So I hope you have understood what are nutrients, what are their deficiency disease, and what are the symptoms of disease. So students, it is very important to take a balanced diet or to eat a balanced diet, because it contains very important nutrients which are essential for our body, and due to the deficiency of these nutrients in our body, we may suffer due to the lack or deficiency of nutrients. So it is very important to take a balanced diet. Now let's do some exercises. First is fill-ups. Number 1 is scurvy is caused by the deficiency of. So scurvy is caused by the deficiency of which nutrient? Deficiency is caused by the scurvy is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C. Next is the two sources of vitamin A are radish and carrot, apple also. Next is dash disease is caused due to deficiency of iodine. Which disease is caused due to deficiency of iodine? Goiter. Next is anemia is caused due to deficiency of anemia is actually caused due to deficiency of a mineral. And which mineral? Iron. Next is write the two sources of the following. Number 1 is vitamin C. The two sources of vitamin C are lemon and guava. Lemon and guava are very rich in vitamin C. Next is fats. The two examples of fats are butter and ghee. Next is proteins. The two examples of proteins are pulses and egg. Next are carbohydrates. The two sources of carbohydrates are rice and potato. So I hope you have understood this chapter very well. Thank you and see you in the next video.